So I had to learn the hard way that Wallace Ridge State Prison had this thing or protocol called cell inspection. And that is, they do these little searches before you are allowed to go outside rec or in rec. Let me explain. Man, welcome to another session of awareness and educational purposes content only. And like always, people, this ain't about me glorifying prison. This is part of my story, my journey, the things I experienced and went through while being incarcerated. Now, like I was saying, man, Wallace Ridge State Prison, they had this protocol or this procedure, this rule that they had. Cell inspection before you even go outside rec or any of that, bar rec or whatever, commissary, right? And they did these things, man, because they knew they could do it. And it was just a written rule that they had, right? That's some bullshit, right? But anyway, now the reason I was on King Mountain, Wallace Ridge State Prison, is because they transferred me from King Mountain Correctional Facility to Wallace Ridge State Prison, which is a supermax prison here in Virginia, due to some religious views that they didn't like the antics about it, right? So they transferred me into other prisoners, inmates, or however you want to identify. They transferred us to Wallace Ridge. Well, the other brother they sent to Red Onion State Prison, Brother Denby Volter Shabazz, right? But anyway, they put me in the hole for almost 4 months. No sunlight, no outside communication, or anything of that nature, because they classified me as a STG, or / paramilitary group. That's what they had me down as, right? So they didn't want me intermingling with the general population or those who were in the special housing unit, the whole. So I was basically back there by myself in a corner, right? So eventually, Brother Denby Volter Shabazz, shout out to Brother Denby Volter Shabazz's sister, man, because she put pressure on the regional director to iron these situations out, right? Because I ain't had really too much to stand on, because they took everything from me, no ink pens and paper, none of that, right? So I'm scrambling back there in the hole, right? So finally, I get a chance to get out the SHU, special housing unit. Now, mind you, I've been back there, no sunlight, no air, no fresh air, none of that. So I'm dying to get outside to stretch my legs, man. You know what I mean? And unbeknown to me, they had this thing called cell inspection, in which they inspect your cell before you go outside, rec, or any of that stuff, right? You got to have your face groomed, shaved, naked face, and mustache. All that stuff got to be off your face. Can't have none of that. At that time, they was pushing that, right? Fingernails got to be clipped, shoes lined up, nothing in the windows, nothing hanging on your railing on the bed, and nothing hanging on the side of the toilet. None of that. Nothing covering the toilet. None of that. They had some crazy rules, man, right?